Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And so for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Now here's Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Here's Heaney. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a two-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Knocks it loose. Williams with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. On the wing, Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide open look here for Caruso. Off target from outside. Memphis trailing here. Morant right side. Edey can't hit. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Smith. Out to Morant. To the middle. Edey can't hit. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
To the left side wing. Back to Morant. Screen by Smith. Pass to Huff. No good on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Thunder up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Holmgren's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Thunder. And here's Morant. And Holmgren pulls it down. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams for 3. That one, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Smith missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren the screen. Swiped it away. On the wing, Williams. Still scoreless. Here's Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Thunder. The Grizzlies trailed by 6. Morant surveying the D. Rebound by Williams. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pick by Williams. All alone. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Well, those dunks from Kuminga ignite his team. They feel like that's more than 2 points.
Wallace outside. Williams up on top. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Over Williams. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies. 1:30 left in the first half. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Inside, Joe, and the rejection by Pippen. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. A 3 off the inbound. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Edey. And here is Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Joe Good.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Edey. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Edey's got 7 points.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Puts it up from 7. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guy. The Grizzlies making a change here. Clock at 6. Screen by Smith. It's Pippen with the drive, and it's Pippen with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. The hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll return shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
I mean, Holmgren, not that hard for him at his height, but jamming it through.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Been a struggle for him tonight, but they can make this lead hold up. They can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you." you have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D.A., the versatility. That is pretty special.
What a confident play there from Jalen Williams, putting his shot right up and in.
Smith outside. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Screen by Smith. To the left wing. To the paint. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 9 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Holmgren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Back Edey picks one up.
One of the most unique players that we've seen. Holmgren, part of this new crop of 7-footers with skill, combines rare length and great ability. And when you add his feel for the game, it could make him special.
Screen by Smith. And finished off by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Pass to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. The Grizzlies trailed by 11. Morant right side. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Memphis making a change here. .143 left in the third quarter of the game. No good on the quick 3. The Thunder leading by 11. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
At the top of the key, Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans it from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. Hit by Kuminga. Clark outside. Back to Morant. The Thunder pull it in.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Clark outside. And another miss by Memphis. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Williams outside. And it's Morant with the rebound. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Grizzlies trailed by 16. Pass to Edey. Will it go? Rebound by Williams. Now the Thunder with it. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Now here is Smith. Williams with the block. Wallace inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got his first points of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here are the Grizzlies now, down by 15. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That sets off a 5-game tour for them.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
On the wing, Williams. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Edey. Outside for Pippen. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Well, Coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thanks, David. To the inside.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Lets the three fly. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Homer generates space for this offense.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Edey. Out to Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Holmgren with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load. SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
It's rebounded by Memphis.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Now Smith. Here's Edey. And Holmgren pulls it down. Dort with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Williams gets the bucket.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Inside. Here's Edey. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Holmgren is doubled. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Oklahoma City ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Just 5 to shoot. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Zach Edey picks one up.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Pass to Edey. The three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter.
Come to me.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Edey. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Chet Holmgren.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Pass to Edey. Clock is at 3. Now here's Morant for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Williams with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 17-point game.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.